Hey, this is Andrew Aversa with Impact Soundworks, and today we're going to be taking a look at version 1.2 of Super Audio Kart. This is a free update that, as of this video, is going to be coming out in less than a week. In this update, we wanted to focus on the arpeggiator and the sequencer features of the instrument. This is an area where we felt like we could do even more modulation, more editing capabilities, and giving you the ability to create all sorts of new and interesting rhythmic sounds. So let's take a look at layer A under the arpeggiator tab. We have three new tabs here: mod, cutoff, and pan, and then we have these buttons along the bottom, which are also new. I'm going to go through these one by one. Using the mod tab, you can send data from the arpeggiator to modulate any other control. So let's turn on the arpeggiator. You can see I have some sort of random values here. And in the mod matrix, I have mod table A linked to layer A's volume decay. Let's hear what that sounds like. And if we look at the sound tab and see what that's actually doing, so this is a very convenient way of doing rhythmic modulation of any control. The cutoff and pan tables are basically just like the mod table, except they're pre-routed to filter cutoff and pan. Now I have a simple low-pass filter enabled, SV-LP4. If I turn on the cutoff table and then draw something like this, we can do all sorts of cool rhythmic filter stuff. And let's say you turn up the resonance and then play with the envelope depth. Pan is the same thing, except it operates on the panning spectrum. With these three tables, you can do so much fun stuff with preset design. We can't wait to hear what you do with it. Now, looking at the bottom here, this is a very important new feature that was essentially the result of requests to have different syncs for each layer. So normally, if I play a note, we hear 16ths. And if I were to enable layer C, for example, with the arpeggiator, it's also playing 16ths. And for technical reasons, we have to have the same sync for each layer. So if we change this to triplet 16th, it's the same for A. But to get around this, we added these buttons at the bottom. When you disable a button, it will hold the note before it. So here, if on layer A we do this, we're basically getting an eighth note sync. Or we could do various syncopated rhythms. And these buttons are unique to each layer. We can take the pulse 50 on layer A and introduce a different rhythm on layer B. The great thing is that you can do this across all four layers, and you can do it at different syncs, and it'll sound pretty cool. Like I said before, we can't wait to see what kind of new and awesome sounds that you guys create using these new features. Oh, and one other thing. We're actually going to be giving all Super Audio Kart owners a new plugin with the release of version 1.2. And this is a standalone effects plugin called SNES Verb, or SNES Verb, depending on which you prefer. Now this is going to get its own video, so I'm not going to go into super depth here, but basically this takes the effect of the same name that we have in Super Audio Kart, and then it blows it up and it makes it even better. So not only do you have all sorts of different delay parameters to get that classic 16-bit reverb effect, but you can also change the input mode. You've got two filters, a downsampler, a randomize button, really cool stuff. So you're going to be getting that for free with version 1.2. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you look forward to this update. See you next time.